Okay, so I got this John Deere 212. I noticed that this belt was slipping a little bit. This is the primary belt. It's on the inside of the PTO. I got the PTO taken apart. And I've kind of had to do a little bit of research. I do have a book for this, which I'm lucky for, but possibly I can help somebody else with this. It's actually pretty simple. So what I did was I jacked up the front end. So front tires are completely off the ground. I disengaged these on the mower deck to drop the mower deck. I took out this pin, and this is a 38-inch deck. I don't know if that makes a difference for anybody. This pin goes in the deck there, the cotter pin. And I took off this belt, which this belt got chewed up the other day, so I'm going to replace that. This is the one on the outside, so if you're going to replace the one on the inside, you might as well replace this one too. In my case, I needed to. So I took all those off, and then I took this wheel out of here because it was stabbing me in the back, because there's an idler up here on the secondary belt that goes around the PTO. And so if you look back here, there's a little hole. This is actually the idler on the top of that frame rail, and it's stuck up with this wrench. I don't know if you can see that moving. So I put that over there, just jam that in there. And then to take this off, you have to have the parking brake on, and it'll decrease tension on this belt. And then you can kind of, this PTO is like this, it's in there, and then it slides over into this slot. But if you decrease the tension, then you can slide the PTO out of this slot into here, and then this pin here also, you have to slide that to the right, and slide this pulley to the right, and then this will come loose. Slide that out of the way, and then down here, this bracket here that I'm moving, that there's a tension screw right behind it. It's kind of hard to reach. You got to go behind these pulleys and up there with an extension. What I got is a socket with an extension here that's a 1/2-inch bolt. You loosen that nut and this will come loose. When that comes loose, and you don't have to take it all the way off, I don't even know if it will, but you just got to get it loose enough so that you can pull it out and slide it down, and then this whole thing will come out. Just got to hit it just right. Be careful where you put this. Don't put it in mud. You got grease in there. You don't want it all nasty. It might be a good idea to put more grease in there too. I'm not sure about that. Have to look into it. But after that, with your tensioner spring stuck up with the wrench, this should be pretty simple to get off. And there you go. And then you just go backwards to put it all back together. But I have some other stuff I have to look at. I got to replace. Actually, I told you I had to replace this belt. This belt is not that belt that goes around the PTO. This belt just drives the mower deck, all the blades together. The belt that goes around the PTO goes on the top of this pulley. This pulley runs all the blades. This pulley controls the whole deck from the PTO through these pulleys, and then wraps around the outside of the PTO. So you have to change that one to get to the middle one. Hope that helped.